Good.
I work in Consolata School in São Paulo, Brazil. Who will ask the first question?
Do you have a pet?
No, I don't. When I was younger, when I was a kid, I was 15 years old approximately. I had a cat, and this cat lived with me and my family for 15 years. We had her, it was a female, for 15 years. It was very great, very good to have a cat. And then more recently, I had a dog. He was a rescue dog. Do you know what a rescue dog is? Rescue dog? No, a rescue dog is when people don't want the dog and they put the dog in the street. They abandon the dog, right? So some people take the dog and look for tutors for the dog. So we took a dog that was old, it was an old dog, and it had been abandoned by their family. So we took the dog. So the dog lived with us for 2 years, and then he died because he was old, okay? And I loved the experience. But now, right now, I don't have a dog, or either a dog or a cat, okay? Can you all understand me well?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay, that's great, okay. Because I'm trying to speak very clearly so that everyone understands, right? So, great.
Have you ever been in an experience of learning another language?
Oh yes, I have. In fact, English is not my first language, okay? English is my second language. Because I lived in the United States and I lived in Britain, so I learned English because I lived in these countries, okay? It's a second language to me, but my first language is not English. So I learned English as a foreign language. My first language is Portuguese. Because, yes, that's why my name is Ricardo, okay? This is a Portuguese name, Spanish, I don't know. My name is Ricardo because I was born in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, okay? I was born in Rio 62 years ago. And then I moved out of Brazil when I was a kid. I'm not small, but when I was a kid, I went to live in the United States. And then after the United States, I went to live in Britain, in England. So, but my first language is Portuguese, okay? And I learned English, and I also learned other languages, because I like languages, right? So I learned a little bit of French, an even smaller bit of German and Italian, and I learned Spanish. I can speak Spanish well, okay? So, yes, I've been through the experience of learning a foreign language, and I think it's great to learn foreign languages. Oh, and I can say 5 sentences in Turkish.
How many years do you live in the USA?
I'm not sure, but I was a kid when I went there, so maybe 5 years, and then a lot of my adult life in Britain. Okay?
How are you?
Okay, guys, my first name is Miriam. Okay, this is my first name, and I have a second name, okay? My second name is Isabel, right? And my last name is Lourdes. So my full name is Miriana Isabel Lourdes, alright? I have a question for you. First question aside. Okay, so are you curious about where I'm from?
Where do you live?
Brazil, it's not Brazil. Okay, so I'll give you some tips and you have to guess my country. Alright?
Alright.
Okay. So first, my country people speak Spanish as a first language. Hey, it's not Spain. Okay, second tip. My country is Colombia. No, it's not Colombia. Mexico. No. One more. People here really enjoy tango. Do you know tango? Argentina.